Welcome to my channel Valuable Rare Coins because, as you know, old is gold. Some of the rarest coins worth big money could be hiding in your hands right now. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and watch till the end. Let's dive in. First, we are talking about the United States of America 1-cent coin from 1963, minted in Denver, the famous 1963 D penny. This small coin carries a legacy far beyond its 1-cent face value. The 1963 D penny is often overlooked by casual collectors, but among serious numismatists, it holds a special place. Its charm lies not just in its age, but in its rarity and the story behind its creation. One of the reasons the 1963 D penny is so intriguing is the minting errors that make certain specimens extraordinarily rare. Some of these coins were struck with double dies, off-center impressions, or weak strikes that make them distinct from ordinary pennies. These imperfections are like fingerprints, unique to each coin. Collectors know that condition is everything. A 1963 D penny in pristine condition, with minimal wear and a sharp, clear design, can fetch incredible attention in the market. Coins that have been circulated heavily are common, but the uncirculated ones are where the magic happens. The obverse of the coin features the familiar profile of Abraham Lincoln, a design that has been beloved for over a century. But the charm of the 1963 D lies in the details, the sharpness of Lincoln's cheekbones, the clarity of the lettering, and the precision of the mint mark. The reverse shows the iconic Lincoln Memorial, which was first introduced in 1959. However, collectors often examine this side for anomalies such as doubled lines, misplaced letters, or die cracks that turn a simple penny into a highly coveted collectible. One of the rarest versions of the 1963 D penny includes the famous small d mint mark anomaly. While most Denver minted pennies have a prominent D, some have a smaller, more subtle mint mark, making them extremely rare and desirable for advanced collectors. Die errors also add enormous value. A die crack is when the metal die used to strike the coin develops a crack, leaving raised lines on the coin itself. On the 1963 D penny, some collectors have discovered long, dramatic die cracks that make the coin unique. Collectors often seek out these coins for investment purposes as well. The rarity, combined with historical significance and unique errors, makes the 1963 D penny not just a collectible, but a potential store of wealth. This is the kind of coin that can become a family heirloom. The market for rare pennies is surprisingly strong. Auctions and private sales show that serious collectors are willing to pay significant sums for the right 1963 D penny. It's not just about the face value anymore. It's about owning a piece of history that few others have. Another reason the 1963 D penny is so captivating is the story behind the Denver Mint itself. Denver produced millions of coins each year, but the quality control, errors, and production quirks made certain coins stand out. This gives every 1963 D penny a story waiting to be discovered. Professional grading services also play a role in determining the coin's value. Coins are meticulously graded on a scale from poor to perfect mint state, with each step dramatically affecting the price. A top-graded 1963 D penny can stand out even among other rare pennies. The thrill of finding one in a bag of change or a coin roll is what keeps collectors searching. While most 1963 D pennies are common, occasionally a gem appears that shows striking errors or exceptional quality, and that is when hearts start racing in the collector community. Even seasoned collectors admit that the 1963 D penny is deceptive in its simplicity. To the casual observer, it looks like any other Lincoln cent. But to the trained eye, subtle differences, tiny mint errors, and the luster of a well-preserved coin make it a jewel worth examining. This coin also represents a fascinating period in American history. Struck during the early 1960s, it saw a nation on the verge of dramatic cultural and social change. Owning a 1963 D penny is like holding a tangible connection to that era, a small piece of the past preserved in copper. Collectors are drawn to stories, and each 1963 D penny has one. From die errors to slight variations in design, every coin carries a unique fingerprint. Some even have tiny scratches or discolorations that, paradoxically, add to their uniqueness and appeal in the collector's market. Condition aside, Provenance can also play a huge role in value. A coin with a known history, perhaps part of a famous collection or verified through historical records, adds prestige and desirability. This is why some 1963 pennies have achieved legendary status among collectors. The search for these coins often takes people to coin shops, estate sales, and auctions. The excitement of discovering a rare 1963 penny is unmatched, making it more than just a coin. It's an adventure in history and finance rolled into one. Finally, after examining rarity, errors, historical context, and collector demand, it's clear why the 1963 penny has captured the fascination of numismatists worldwide. It is not just a coin, it is a symbol of collecting passion and the thrill of finding something truly rare. And now, for those who have been waiting to hear the ultimate value of this extraordinary coin in pristine condition, it can be worth up to $200,000. This astonishing price highlights the rarity, historical significance, and collector appeal of the 1963 penny. Second rare coin. We are focusing on the United States of America 1-cent coin from 1979, a year that produced some truly intriguing pennies for collectors to chase. The 1979 penny might look ordinary at first glance, but for collectors, it is a treasure waiting to be discovered. While millions were minted, certain coins from this year carry unique traits that make them rare, valuable, and highly sought after in the numismatic world. What makes the 1979 penny so special is the combination of minting errors and variations that occurred during production. From doubled dies to repunched mint marks, these anomalies turn what seems like a simple coin into a remarkable collectible. Collectors are always drawn to rare coins that tell a story, and the 1979 penny has several. Some coins exhibit die cracks, a fascinating error where the metal die used to strike the coin develops tiny cracks, leaving raised lines on the coin's surface that are unique to each specimen. The obverse of the coin features the iconic profile of Abraham Lincoln, a design beloved for its historic significance. However, the 1979 penny includes subtle variations that can make a significant difference to a collector, including the detail in Lincoln's hair and the sharpness of the lettering. The reverse of the coin shows the familiar Lincoln Memorial, which was first introduced in 1959. Close inspection can reveal small differences in the lines, lettering, and spacing that indicate whether a coin is an ordinary circulation piece or a rare collector's item. One of the most famous errors for the 1979 penny is the doubled die variety. This occurs when the coin is struck twice with a slight misalignment, causing the letters or numbers to appear doubled. These coins are extremely rare and highly prized by serious collectors. Another reason collectors seek out 1979 pennies is the mint mark variations. Coins from the Denver and Philadelphia mints sometimes have subtle differences in the placement, size, or shape of the mint mark. Discovering these rare variations can turn an ordinary coin into a high-value treasure. Condition is crucial in determining value. A penny that has never circulated, retaining its original luster and detail, can be worth far more than a worn coin. Collectors obsess over even the tiniest scratches, discolorations, and the sharpness of the strike when grading these coins. The 1979 penny also represents a fascinating moment in U.S. history. Struck during a period of economic change and cultural transformation, it carries a connection to the era in which it was minted. This historical context adds depth and appeal for collectors who love to hold a piece of the past. Die cracks, repunched mint marks, and other small errors often make these coins the highlight of private collections. Every coin tells a story, and for collectors, finding a rare 1979 penny is like uncovering a secret from history that few others possess. Professional grading services play a key role in assessing the true value of a 1979 penny. Coins are examined meticulously and assigned a grade from poor to perfect mint state. Higher grades translate to higher value, and top-graded specimens are almost always the most expensive. Collectors often hunt for these pennies in rolls of change, at coin shows, and even online auctions. While millions of 1979 pennies exist, only a select few have the characteristics that make them rare, turning the search into an exciting adventure for collectors. The thrill of discovery is part of the coin collecting experience. Imagine opening a roll and finding a 1979 penny with a double die or an unusual mint mark. The excitement of identifying such a rare piece is what keeps collectors passionate and deeply engaged in their hobby. Even subtle differences can make a coin stand out. Slight variations in lettering, spacing, or the depth of the design can indicate whether a 1979 penny is ordinary or rare. These tiny details are what separate a valuable collector's coin from a common one. The 1979 penny also has a unique appeal because it is a coin most people recognize and have held at some point in their lives. Owning a rare version of such a familiar coin adds a sense of nostalgia and connection that is hard to find in other collectibles. Collectors often pair these coins with others from the same era to build historical sets. The 1979 penny, with its rare errors and variations, often becomes the centerpiece of a Lincoln cent collection, demonstrating the collector's dedication and expertise. This coin is more than metal, it is an investment. With the right rarity and condition, a 1979 penny can hold significant value and even appreciate over time. Serious collectors and investors alike keep a keen eye out for these hidden treasures. The market for rare 1979 pennies remains strong. Auctions and private sales consistently show that collectors are willing to pay substantial sums for the right coin, particularly those with minting errors or top-quality preservation. This makes it both a fascinating hobby and a smart investment. Finally, after exploring its history, errors, rarity, and collector appeal, the 1979 penny stands out as a coin that captures imagination and value simultaneously. It is small in size but immense in significance for collectors and investors alike, and for those curious about its ultimate worth, a top-condition 1979 penny can be valued at up to $90,000. This remarkable price showcases the rarity, historical importance, and intense collector interest surrounding this fascinating coin. Third expensive coin, we are taking a deep dive into a small but fascinating piece of American history, the United States of America 1-cent coin from 1984. At first glance, it might seem like an ordinary penny, but for collectors, it is a hidden treasure waiting to be discovered. The 1984 penny is a fascinating coin because, despite the millions minted, certain varieties and rare errors make it highly valuable to the discerning collector. It's a coin that proves even the smallest pieces of currency can carry incredible stories and worth. One of the most intriguing aspects of the 1984 penny is the possibility of minting errors. Coins from this year occasionally display double dies, off-center strikes, or unusual mint mark variations. These imperfections turn a seemingly common penny into a coveted collectible. Die errors are particularly interesting to collectors. A die crack or a double die can make the design appear distorted or duplicated, creating a unique fingerprint on each coin. The 1984 penny has several known examples of such errors, which are highly sought after in the numismatic world. The obverse of the coin features Abraham Lincoln, a design that has been familiar to Americans for over a century. But in 1984, subtle differences in the sharpness of Lincoln's hair, the clarity of his profile, and the precision of the lettering make certain pennies stand out to collectors. On the reverse, the Lincoln Memorial is depicted, a design introduced in 1959. Close inspection often reveals small anomalies, such as die cracks, doubled lines, or uneven spacing in the lettering. These subtle details can transform a common coin into a rare collector's item. Collectors pay close attention to mint marks, and the 1984 penny is no exception. Variations in the size, placement, and clarity of the D or P mint mark can indicate rarity. Certain coins with unusual mint marks are especially valuable and sought after by advanced collectors. Condition is everything in coin collecting, and the 1984 penny is no exception. Coins that have never circulated and retain their original luster are far more desirable than worn pennies. Even small scratches or discoloration can dramatically affect the value of a coin. The thrill of discovering a rare 1984 penny is part of what keeps collectors searching tirelessly. While most coins are ordinary, finding a coin with a double die or an unusual mint mark can feel like uncovering a hidden treasure that few others will ever see. The historical context of the 1984 penny adds to its charm. Minted during a decade of significant change in the United States, this coin serves as a small but tangible connection to the culture and history of the 1980s. Holding one is like holding a piece of the past. Some 1984 pennies also feature repunched mint marks, where the mint mark was struck more than once on the coin. This can result in overlapping letters or numbers that are subtle, but highly prized by serious collectors looking for unique variations. Die cracks are another fascinating feature of some 1984 pennies. These tiny cracks occur when the metal die used to strike the coin develops flaws over time. On certain coins, these cracks can create intricate raised lines that make each coin unique and desirable. The market for rare 1984 pennies is surprisingly strong. Serious collectors are willing to pay significant sums for coins with minting errors, top-grade condition, or unusual variations. This demand highlights the importance of rarity and quality in the world of numismatics. Grading services play an important role in determining the value of a 1984 penny. Coins are meticulously examined and assigned grades that reflect their condition. A high-grade coin with errors can command a premium price far beyond its face value. Even subtle differences in design or strike can make a coin special. Slight variations in Lincoln's profile, the thickness of the letters, or the spacing of the memorial on the reverse can signal a rare variety. Collectors pay attention to every detail when searching for the perfect coin. The 1984 penny is also a popular choice for investors. While many people collect coins for the joy of owning history, others see the potential financial benefit. Rare pennies can appreciate in value over time, making them both a collectible and a smart investment. For collectors, provenance can also enhance the value of a 1984 penny. Coins with documented history, such as being part of a well-known collection, are even more desirable. Provenance adds prestige and confirms the authenticity of rare varieties. Hunting for rare 1984 pennies is an adventure in itself. Coin shops, estate sales, auctions, and online marketplaces all hold the potential for discovery. The excitement of finding a rare error or top-grade specimen is a reward that keeps collectors engaged year after year. Ultimately, the 1984 penny proves that even small coins can hold enormous significance. From minting errors to historical context, condition, and rarity, this humble 1-cent piece captures the imagination and passion of collectors worldwide, and for those eager to know its top value. A rare 1984 penny in exceptional condition can be worth up to $40,000. This incredible price reflects its rarity, the errors that make it unique, and the excitement it brings to collectors and investors alike. Especially, we are diving into a fascinating piece of American currency, the United States of America 1-cent coin from 1998, minted in Denver. At first glance, it may seem like a common penny, but this coin holds secrets and rarity that make it a gem for collectors. The 1998 D penny is not just another coin in circulation. While millions were minted, certain variations and minting anomalies make this coin highly coveted among serious numismatists. Its story is about more than just copper. It is about history, craftsmanship, and collector passion. What makes the 1998 D penny so special are the minting errors that occurred during its production. Some coins from this year display double dies, off-center strikes, or even repunched mint marks. These errors transform a seemingly ordinary penny into a rare collector's treasure. Die errors are particularly captivating. A die crack or double die creates raised lines or duplicated images on the coin, unique to each specimen. The 1998 D penny has several known examples, making it a must-have for collectors looking for distinctive pieces. The obverse of the coin features the familiar profile of Abraham Lincoln. However, subtle details, like the sharpness of Lincoln's hair, the clarity of the lettering, and the mint mark, can differentiate a common coin from a rare, high-value version. Every detail counts. The reverse side displays the iconic Lincoln Memorial, which has been a staple of pennies since 1959. Close inspection of 1998 D pennies can reveal anomalies such as doubled lines, small die cracks, or slight variations in the lettering. These subtle features can drastically increase a coin's value. Mint marks are another key factor for collectors. The D mint mark for Denver coins is usually clear, but some 1998 pennies show repunched or off-center mint marks. These rare mint mark errors make certain coins stand out as valuable additions to any collection. Condition plays a huge role in a coin's worth. Uncirculated 1998 pennies with full original luster are significantly more desirable than worn coins. Even minor scratches, discoloration, or fading can reduce a coin's market value, so preservation is critical. The thrill of finding a rare 1998 penny is one of the main reasons collectors remain passionate about this hobby. While most pennies are ordinary, discovering one with a minting anomaly or a top-grade condition is like uncovering a hidden treasure few others will ever see. Historical context adds another layer of fascination. The 1998 penny was minted during a decade of economic growth and technological change in the United States. Holding one of these coins connects collectors to a specific moment in history, making it more than just currency. Double dies are among the most exciting errors for the 1998 penny. These occur when the coin is struck twice with slight misalignment, creating a doubled appearance in letters or numbers. Coins with this feature are extremely rare and highly prized by collectors. Die cracks, another type of minting error, are subtle raised lines that form when the striking die develops a flaw. Some 1998 pennies have dramatic die cracks that make each coin unique and highly collectible. These imperfections are what set rare coins apart. Collectors also look for variations in the Lincoln Memorial's design. Slight differences in the lines, spacing, or clarity of the details on the reverse can indicate a rare variety. Even small anomalies can make a coin highly sought after in the collector market. Professional grading services help determine the true value of a 1998 penny. Coins are carefully examined and assigned a grade based on their condition and rarity. A high-grade, error-rich penny can fetch a premium far beyond its face value, sometimes astonishingly so. Even the smallest differences can make a coin exceptional. Minor variations in lettering, mint mark placement, or strike depth can distinguish a common coin from one that collectors are willing to pay top dollar for. Attention to detail is key in the numismatic world. The 1998 penny is also appealing to investors. Rare coins can appreciate in value over time, making them both a collector's delight and a potential financial investment. Owning a rare 1998 penny is like owning a piece of history with long-term value. Provenance can also enhance a coin's value. A 1998 penny with documented history, such as being part of a notable collection or verified through historical records, is more desirable. Provenance adds credibility and prestige, making it even more collectible. The hunt for rare 1998 pennies is part of the excitement. Collectors search coin rolls, attend coin shows, explore estate sales, and even bid in online auctions, all in the hope of discovering a coin with rare features or top-grade condition. The thrill of discovery keeps collectors engaged. Ultimately, the 1998 penny proves that even modern coins can hold immense value. With minting errors, unique variations, historical context, and pristine condition, this small coin demonstrates the passion, dedication, and excitement of coin collecting at its finest, and for those eager to know its ultimate value. A rare 1998 penny in exceptional condition can be worth up to $30,000. This impressive price highlights its rarity, unique minting errors, and the intense collector interest that surrounds this fascinating coin. Last unique coin. We are exploring a fascinating and rare piece of American numismatic history, the United States of America 1-cent coin from 1965. Though it may seem like a small and ordinary penny, this coin carries stories, errors, and rarity that make it an exceptional find for collectors. The 1965 penny is notable because, while millions were minted, certain variations and minting anomalies elevate its status among serious collectors. It represents a combination of history, precision craftsmanship, and the thrill of uncovering something rare that few people ever see. What makes the 1965 penny so captivating are the minting errors that occurred during production. Some of these coins feature double dies, die cracks, off-center strikes, or even unusual mint mark variations. These imperfections are what transform an ordinary coin into a sought-after collector's treasure. Die errors are particularly exciting. A double die or die crack can create raised lines, duplicated images, or irregularities that make each coin unique. The 1965 penny has several known examples of these errors, which are highly prized and can dramatically increase a coin's value. The obverse of the 1965 penny features Abraham Lincoln, a design that has been beloved since 1909. Subtle details such as the sharpness of Lincoln's hair, the clarity of the lettering, and the precision of the mint mark can differentiate a common penny from a rare collector's gem. On the reverse, the Lincoln Memorial is depicted, a design that has been standard since 1959. Close inspection can reveal minute anomalies, including doubled lines, die cracks, or slight inconsistencies in the lettering. These variations are what make certain 1965 pennies stand out to serious collectors. Mint marks are another key factor for collectors. While most 1965 pennies were minted in Philadelphia and Denver, some show unusual mint mark variations, misplacements, or doubling. Coins with these anomalies are rare and highly sought after by numismatists. Condition plays a critical role in determining value. Uncirculated pennies with full original luster are far more desirable than coins that have been worn or damaged. Even minor scratches, fading, or discoloration can significantly reduce the coin's market value. The excitement of discovering a rare 1965 penny is a big reason why collectors continue to hunt for them. Most pennies from this year are ordinary, but finding one with a minting error or in pristine condition can feel like uncovering a hidden treasure that few will ever own. The 1965 penny also carries historical significance. Minted during a period of social change and economic growth in the United States, it serves as a tangible connection to the era. Collectors treasure these coins not just for their rarity, but for the story they tell about American history. Double dies are among the most captivating errors. When the coin is struck twice with slight misalignment, letters or numbers appear duplicated. On the 1965 penny, coins with this error are rare and highly coveted, making them a crown jewel for collectors focused on Lincoln cents. Die cracks are another fascinating feature found on some 1965 pennies. These occur when the striking die develops a flaw, creating raised lines or irregularities on the coin. Each die crack is unique, which makes these coins highly collectible and visually intriguing. Collectors also examine subtle differences in the Lincoln Memorial design. Variations in the spacing of letters, the depth of lines, or the clarity of the details can indicate whether a coin is an ordinary circulation piece or a rare, high-value variety. Professional grading services are essential for determining the true value of a 1965 penny. Coins are meticulously examined and assigned grades based on their condition and rarity. A high-grade, error-rich coin can command extraordinary prices far above its face value. Even the smallest differences can make a coin exceptional. Slight variations in the mint mark, lettering, or strike depth can separate a common penny from one that collectors are willing to pay top dollar for. Attention to detail is crucial in the world of numismatics. The 1965 penny is also appealing to investors. Rare coins can appreciate in value over time, making them both a collector's delight and a potential financial asset. Owning a 1965 penny with a notable error is like holding a piece of history with lasting worth. Provenance enhances value as well. A 1965 penny with documented history or verified through previous collections gains additional prestige. Provenance assures collectors of the coin's authenticity and rarity, making it even more desirable. The hunt for rare 1965 pennies is part of the thrill of coin collecting. Searching coin rolls, visiting coin shops, exploring estate sales, or bidding in auctions can lead to the discovery of a rare error or a pristine example, keeping collectors engaged and excited year after year. Ultimately, the 1965 penny demonstrates that even modern coins can hold immense significance. Minting errors, historical context, rarity, and condition make this small piece of copper a symbol of passion, history, and investment potential in the world of numismatics, and for those eager to know its ultimate value. A rare 1965 penny in exceptional condition can be worth up to $100,000. This incredible price reflects its rarity, historical significance, minting errors, and the strong collector demand that surrounds this remarkable coin.